What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing a Jeep Wrangler. I believe this is like a early 90 model Jeep Wrangler windshield replacement. First thing we want to do, as always, is inspect our new glass. Brand new glass. We gave him a little bit of a shade band. Even though it's tiny, it's still kind of nice. As you guys can tell before, this might actually even be the original windshield on this Jeep. You can tell also it has molding around it, very thin molding, and it's actually, you can hear it, it's crystallized itself, so it's gonna be a pain to kind of pull out. Hopefully we can pull it out so we can cold knife all the way around it. This would actually be one of the few times where you can cold knife it, and I do recommend cold knifing it just because, or you could also do the hand wire method as done the previous Jeep Wrangler windshield. So right now we're gonna go ahead and clean our new glass, get it ready, prep it up. So spray that sticker pretty well. Go ahead, spray like that. And guys, this is a pretty simplistic job. Be very careful when cutting the sticker. You don't cut yourself. Safety is very important, guys, so just be careful. Take that sticker nice enough. There we go. We are going to put 16 universal molding all the way around it. I did order the gasket for this one, or the molding kit for it, but I'm probably not going to use it, guys, to be honest. Just the 16 is going to look a whole lot better than using the molding kit. The cool thing about the molding kit is if you by chance you do damage the inside molding, I'll show you what I refer to, guys, in a second. First, we're gonna get this glass ready and nice and prepped, nice and dry. Okay. Remember, always prime your glass, guys. It creates such a nice bond to your windshield and urethane. Nice, about an inch. Prime this. For a second I forgot I was recording. Sorry. Try and make it look nice, guys, because you don't want it to look ugly when your customer has to see it from the inside, so you don't want to go too crazy on that. And we did not get it nice and thin over here, thick over here. We're gonna go back and finish that, and there we go. The glass is primed. We're gonna let that dry. All right, guys, now what we're gonna accomplish is, again, make sure you don't dab anything. None of this is your property. We're gonna take those wipers off. It's been a minute since I took these wipers off, but I believe they are still the same method. What you want to do is grab your pig's foot, kind of stab it to there, one portion of it, and kind of just get it to where, like, a portion of it, you're kind of pushing it, and you're gonna push. There you go. You want to do it over here in the back now as well. There you go. So what you're pushing is, with your pig's foot, kind of pushing on the inside right here, kind of just pushing it up. Nothing really is holding it. Don't worry about this clip. Nothing else is really affecting it. So this clip, again, is kind of flimsy, so nothing else really locked it. We should be able to take the other one off pretty easily. All right, let's go. Antenna. Might as well just go ahead and move it out the way. Just get it out of there. I don't even think it was even bolted. Again, still a really cool Jeep, really cool toy to have. Same process as before. Go in there, and there we go. And do the other way. There we go. I figured out this is honestly the best method. Just put it in and twist it. Again, you're twisting right here and pushing it up. I'll put those down gently. And as I said before, this is crystallized, so you can tell. We're gonna hop on here. Very uncomfortable, but let's take a look at this, see what we got. It looks like they add a little bit of silicone right here for some reason. If you're able to pull it out, it actually helps. Again, guys, we're probably gonna take longer with the molding than actually cutting out the windshield, just because of how annoying this is gonna be. All right, if we can get this molding out in one piece. As you can tell, this is the molding on the interior, guys, that you want to be very careful with, not to damage. Okay. There we go. As you guys can tell, it's really in there, so we got one end of it out. Now what we're gonna want to do is get the other end of it out. All right, guys, we're back. Sorry. All right, let's see. Again, guys, we're gonna kind of get that. And once you loosen it, your goal is to just get in there, guys. But this is, again, be careful when pulling. You don't want to fall off the vehicle. You want this opening so you can cold knife it, but even cold knifing it's still going to be a big pain, guys. So there'll probably be, this video is probably going to be edited a lot while we do this. Again, find your own best method. There's different methods to do this. It just sucks that this windshield is so old. We're gonna hop down. What might end up happening is we're gonna have to kick this glass out, probably. That would suck, but as you guys can tell, I'm having a lot of trouble with it. We're barely around this one corner and we still got more than half of the windshield to go. So what I might do, guys, is I'm gonna just pretty much give you guys the idea of what you're supposed to do. Hopefully we can, oh, there we go. The top's coming out nice and easy. There we go, thank God. Because if not, we would have been here for like 30 minutes just trying to cut that whole thing out. Not even cutting the glass out, just cutting this portion out. So we are kind of saved because of that. But we're probably gonna have a little bit of trouble on this portion. And there we go. I'm cool with that, guys. I'm cool with that. This is an old style type of fill-in molding they used to use. Honestly, I haven't really seen this in a long time. It's kind of rare to see this one. You can still order it, but I typically, like I said, this is what it happens is it just kind of, you push it in there. It's almost like a Christmas tree molding. You just push it in there and it fills in that gap and it looks nice. But honestly, I don't like this at all. So don't know why they would use that on the Jeep. Typically, you'd use a 16 overlay, so they might have ran out of molding. Another way to tell this glass is old is this is a clear piece of glass. Normally windshields are going to be a little bit greenish colored a little bit, but this one's just straight clear. As you guys can tell, I'm having a lot of trouble with that, taking this portion out. So what I might do is just kind of see if I can work this way. And your pig's foot is like your best friend as an olive glass. I'm honestly thinking I'm just gonna leave it there, guys, because I don't think I'm gonna get any farther. What I might do is just finish off with a pipe knife in this portion, is what I'm thinking of. All right, now we're gonna cold knife it. I hope we can get in here, guys, because if not, this would suck. There we go. Same process as before. You're cutting in between the glass and the urethane. There we go. Again, this is not an easy video how to do this, but still, this is still pretty hard. We're gonna leave it there and pull it. We should have this whole edge, as you can see, whole edge is out. I probably should have continued down there, but it's fine. Guys, always watch your footing. We're gonna hop off to be safe. Before I fall on camera. A lot of times what you can do is also push through the molding, but it's only if you get lucky. Right now we're getting pretty lucky, to be honest. So now we only have a little bit right there, but there we go. This whole glass should be pretty much almost out. Again, this is not so much a fun job. It's not very fun. Okay, and now we're gonna pull it. And we should have the glass out in a few minutes. Overall, still not very long. And from what we remember before, we only have this much left. There we go. It's easier to pull. So now the whole glass should be out. I'm just gonna rock it there for a second. There it is. And what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna leave this glass right here next to our new one. Alright guys, that is how you remove the glass. Sorry about the amount of breath. Now we have to trim this old urethane. As I said before, there's a little lip here, a little molding here. You want to make sure that's in good shape, because that just kind of helps it look a little bit more nicer, guys. And this one seems to be okay, but overall this job was kind of done kind of shoddy. So now we're gonna trim the urethane and be careful with that molding. We're gonna use our trusty scraper. I might have to go grab my shorter one. I'll be right back, guys. We're gonna grab the shorter one. All right, guys, we went ahead and started the I just got done, I just got done scraping the old urethane, guys, but I did have an issue where the old inner lace was so bad that I had to rip it off so that it could so I could scrape off the old urethane. That's how bad it was, guys. It was just so entangled that every time I would scrape each little jump, I would get stuck on these little metal tabs. I don't know if you can see. So on this occasion I did have to rip it off Bad thing is I don't think I have another one. Guys, gonna make a quick correction to that. I did have the molding kit, as I said at the beginning of the video. What actually occurred was the customer did not want to put the new lace on his vehicle because it was going to be additional for that kit. That kit was about $30, but I did bring it with me. I did have it ready to go in case, but he said it looked fine without it, that it really made no difference to him. So as long as I was making contact and I was sealed between the windshield and the glass, he was good and happy with no leaks from the actual windshield. So it was a go on him. And again, being a Jeep with a removable top, it is going to leak as well. So just something to keep in mind. And I did not want you guys to think I did not actually have the inner lace when I did order it and have it with me. Thanks, guys. But I spoke with him and he does not mind. Also, guys, we did also put the new 16 overlay. As you can tell, this one sits on the glass and it's nice and it looks good. 16 universal overlay just looks a whole lot better. Again, we're going to shoot the urethane on the body and set the glass, and we should be done to go. Like I said, a very simple job. I took longer on scraping it, and then we did have to rust treatment a little bit of it. But there is no actual real rust. It's just kind of like a little bit of just dust here and there from it. Like you got the rust color, but no actual dust. We went with a Scotch pad and kind of just cleaned it up a little bit to make sure, but he has no really rust like similar to that on that, which is good for an old Jeep, which is really good. So again, we're gonna shoot the body and then finish up with this job. Again, I apologize for not showing you guys the process of scraping and of how we pretty much, yeah, scraped off the old urethane. This Jeep will look really nice once we get the new glass in there. We're gonna go back and fix that with the seam with a little bit of a stick. We're gonna take our time and hop off here, guys. I feel like I'm about to fall any second and eat it. Any bit by mosquitoes? Again, guys, this car does not give me very much options to where I can stand on. So, unfortunately, this is very flimsy and I can't even rest on this door. I'm actually scared I'm gonna fall out, but it's okay. And we are done. Okay, guys, we're about to go ahead and set the glass. Let's go ahead and grab it. We got 2 strips of tape to be safe on it. Let's go ahead and set it. It's good to have an assistant to help you guys, so make sure if you can get some help, it'd be a lot better. Push that molding in case it doesn't want to go in. Make sure that molding looks nice. Actually, the molding should actually hold itself too. What might happen is that you don't have a lot of room to tape. And there we go. We're gonna just put the tape over there, hold it in place. Make sure you get a nice little deck, guys. And he'll also get the deck there. You can go ahead and put the wipers on as well. Very easy wipers to put on. Just kind of, there you go, push them on, and there's one. And then, that's fine. And then we're gonna deck the top just to double check. And there we go, we're good as well. And then we're gonna put this one back on as well. And we should be honestly good to go, guys. Again, make sure your tape's holding. If not, switch tapes. That's pretty much the job. Very easy, guys. Wipers, everything's back on. Let's put the antenna. Overall, the big thing about this job, guys, just make sure you watch out for rust. If there is rust, make sure you do treat it. Explain to your customer what might and might not occur. I actually do have that gasket in my van in case I did need it, but he said he's fine without it. So no big issue there. Very easy job, guys. The hardest part again was taking off the old trim and scraping it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to save that interior lace. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and message me for any questions. See you guys.